2009, 2019. That is all I will say. Hey everybody, welcome back. It's been a while since I criticized some Photoshop. Yeah, I just kind of feel like it right now. I don't know why, I'm just in the mood. I'm in the mood to look at some bad Photoshop. Who's with me? Well, you are, because you're here, aren't you? Cool. So just before I go any further, I'm not against Photoshop. I'm not against editing your photos. I'm not against putting filters on. Just a word of advice, less is more, right? Don't make yourself out to be a completely different person online than what you actually look like, is all I'm saying. I should be able to recognize you. Hello. Is that your Land Rover? Are you going to pick me up in that Land Rover when we go on a date? Probably not, because it's just a photo of a Land Rover. Maybe this is his way of creating a mood board. You know, maybe he's trying to manifest this Land Rover. You know, who knows? Maybe he's gonna have a Land Rover sometime soon. But when you do, you should actually take a photo with it instead of just photoshopping yourself. And do it well. Like, if you're gonna Photoshop, at least do it properly, you know? Like, this is just, you're so much bigger than the car. If you stood up, you'd be able to just like step on that car, you know? Silly. All right, so I know exactly what's going on here. People are using a stock photo of a barista and his client and just putting like a mask on it. But this, see, I feel kind of bad because for a time there, we were all consuming a lot of content and watching a lot of advertising, but there was no ability to actually go out and take photos or shoot the content. So people just kind of like took like what we already had and like photoshopped it. But they used a photo that like had this like dreamy filter on it, and then, you know, the masks look really 2D. You can tell the barista probably has a beard under there, or maybe the mask's just completely the wrong size. This whole mask thing is super funny for people with beards, you know? Most specifically dudes with beards. I always see dudes with beards like trying to do the mask thing, but their beards are so big that they can't have the mask on top. They have to get something like a bandana or something, which may or may not actually protect you and others, but God forbid you shave your beard. Obviously, we know that's not gonna happen. So the photo on the left is what she posted. The photo on the right is what she actually looks like. I'm assuming that was a friend's photo. Yeah. Honestly, man, you're an athletic person. We can tell by the fact that you're going hiking, you look like you have the gear. Some people just don't have these tiny, tiny waists. It's really hard to get a waist that small. It's a lot of what it is what you're eating. And also, people who have waists that small don't eat a lot, you know? So no one is really expecting you to have this tiny, tiny, tiny waist. But yeah, it looks so unbelievably fake. Like it's unfortunate, really. Like, no part of that waist looks real to me. And it sucks, because maybe she does try to have a smaller waist, you know? Someone commented, she looks like an action figure from Robot Chicken. That's what it looks like. It looks like an action figure. This is what unattainable beauty standards are doing to us, guys. They're making us feel like our athletic bodies are not good enough, and we have to make our waists this big. The caption of this photo is just legend. So I can tell from this photo that the muscles are real. Like, the muscles are 100% real. You can't fake, like, unless you're totally cropping, like you're just taking a body and putting it on a head, like you can't fake all of that. I don't get it. Like, why do you already work so hard for your body. Your body's already perfect. Why do you want to make your waist that small? I don't know anymore, guys. I just don't know. All right, so this actually took me a second. Booty is looking nice and round, is it not? I don't know. This one's a maybe. Because when you look at the shadow, the booty's rather flat. Like, yeah, no, the shape of the booty does not match the shadow. I'm just telling you right now. Like, it's not the angle of the shadow. It's not, yeah, she forgot to Photoshop the shadow as well as her booty. Because it would be rounder, you know? It's missing like some roundness there. I feel like I'm also indirectly teaching you guys how to Photoshop. Oh, this is a funny one. So I know they have all these like makeup filters where you can like put fake eyelashes on yourself with just like a lens on Snapchat, but they're not perfect. Case in point. Yeah, the eyeshadow is also extending to the nose. The eyeliner is just making it a little bit over here. I don't really see a problem as long as she's not saying that makeup is her work, you know? I also find that a lot of those makeup filters look super weird. Not about that life. You looking like a character from a horror movie. Both of them are face tuned pretty heavily, but the girl on the right looks super intense. Like those eyes are just popping, and not in a good way. Someone commented, we made a full circle. 15 years ago, people had phones with shitty cameras, so they took potato quality pictures. Now we have fancy phones that can take good pictures and use them to Facetune pictures into potato quality. You know, I take offense to that. I think we need to stop using potato as a bad thing, but you're kind of right. Like, you are right. Like, using those beauty filters, I know that Samsung has beauty filters just like automatically in the camera when you use it. I just feel like they're totally taking away like all that wonderful texture that's there. It just makes the camera quality look so much older or not good. Here's a plus. If you don't have an actual pregnant woman, you can just Photoshop a pregnancy belly onto her. No one's gonna notice. I notice everything. Someone comments, it looks like a lemon. It does look like a lemon! Look at that! The texture looks like a lemon! It's almost like someone like used a lemon to like put that roundness there. No, they didn't. They stretched it out. You can tell by the ocean. Dang. In all fairness though, it's hard to find a pregnant model. Like, I get it. Because the woman has to be pregnant, you know? Models don't always get pregnant. There's only a small window of time that they're gonna be able to shoot for a pregnancy ad. Sorry, I just need a little more lip gloss. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Love it. Love that for us. Hold the phone. Just scratch my noggin. It's cray-cray! Lady, you cray-cray! What's going on here, man? This woman insists that there's no editing and any comments saying otherwise are blocked. Listen, Karen, you're going a little wild. You're going a little ham. None of this is real. Like, none of it. The eyes are freaking me out a bit. TBH, it's a bit much. This is what I actually look like. Don't believe me? Let me speak to your manager. Right is what she actually looks like, and left is what she posts. Oy vey. The hell are you doing, man? You know, to some degree, I kind of understand it. Cause like, you see all these beautiful people on social media, and if you're, you know, not happy with the way that you look, or you feel like you're not that beautiful, you want to be that beautiful. You want to participate. But unfortunately, there's always the chance that people are gonna, like, I'm sorry, but if you're lying on social media, people are gonna find out. Like, they're gonna know. Especially when it's something about your appearance. There's like an entire, like, wave of people that are, like, wave of Instagram accounts that are, like, making it their mission to expose people who don't look like their pictures. Case in point, the Instagram reality subreddit. Oh, Brittany, no. I'm upset. I'm upset about this. And you know that Brittany works so hard for her body as well. Like, it's just unfortunate. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, we can work as hard as possible to get like a nice body, to be like fit. I've been working out for like every single day for 2 months, and my arms are still so flabby, and I don't know what to do about it. It makes me so self-conscious. Not like, you know, it's just one of those things, right? She probably looks at old videos of herself, you know, when she, like Britney Spears' body when she was young, even now is goals, but like when she was young, everyone aspired to have Britney Spears' body. Like, her stomach was like goals AF before there was even such a thing as goals AF. So she probably feels pressured to, you know, look as young and beautiful as she did. I'm sad. I love Britney. I wish she knew how gorgeous she is. Who's that? Honestly, there's no way to tell who that is, because that's not a real person. That's an alien. That's a lizard person in the flesh. The f is going on here? Whoa. Why does that look like that? That head does not, that's not supposed to look like that. Why is her head so oval shaped? You know what it looks like? You know those like ancient alien shows where they talk about how, like, you know, elongated skulls in like ancient Egypt, people used to like elongate their skulls to look like supposedly aliens. That's what that looks like. You know what I'm talking about too. That's my favorite conspiracy theory, not gonna lie. That's just immediately what I thought of. Everyone in this picture is just, you know that they took so many photos to get this and they still weren't happy with it. That's the thing about women. Women posting on social media, we never get it with just one picture. We have to take at least 50. By this point, the smiles are like, No, let's take another one. I don't like my face in that one. Can we take another one? I don't know, I look fat in that one. And then by this, when this happens, it's like, oh, this is the 50th time. Yeah, they don't look very happy to be there. What's that? Whoa, buddy. Is that what we're supposed to look like? Is that where beauty standards are heading? Just big, like, lizard eyes, you know? Am I beautiful? Left is from the official show account, right is the one that she posted. Oh yeah, here you go. She made herself taller as well. Taller and and she's got some beautiful hip dips, you know, man. To those of you who are watching this and they're like, oh, I hate my hip dips. Girl, your hip dips are beautiful. Well, that's not anatomically possible in any respect. Ma'am, I have a question for you. You have a very nice waist and very large butt, but where does your, like, stomach go? Is it, like, in your butt? Is your stomach in your butt? Because that would make sense. You know, you just have all your organs, like, in your butt. That's what it looks like to me. Wouldn't that be nice? Instead of having, like, we could just all have, like, really tiny waists if our organs were just in our butts. Goals! This girl is known for calling people ugly on Facebook and says she doesn't edit her pics. No. Are you serious? But you're actually going around, you're hurting people's feelings, dude? What, so you put the filter on, you think you have the right to tell people that they're ugly? You don't. You never have the right to tell people that they're ugly and put people down. Like, ever. Especially not if you're catfishing. Dang. Caught one in the wild, as they say. He's a very corrupt lawyer in my country. Oh, so he oh yeah, those abs are fake, bruh. Those are some fake abs. Listen, this guy looks like he could be about 40 or 50, and it's just my opinion, considering the fact that you're a lawyer, that you Yes, before I go any further, Mr. Lawyer over here. It is my opinion that you photoshopped those abs onto your body. It's just my opinion. Oh God, he's corrupt. He probably fights dirty, dude. That's okay. Let's go. Put him up. I got real abs, honey. Not that that's gonna help me in a fist fight. It might. Just if he punches me in the stomach, I'll just make sure that I flex really hard and break his hand. Whoa, dude. You've got a very shiny face. So shiny, in fact, it doesn't look like it's actually part of the photograph. Very, very shiny face. All right, Mariah, listen. You Mariah Carey, so I get it. If you want to Photoshop your pics, you can Photoshop your pics. But why are you Photoshopping your dog? The dog doesn't need the blur tool, it's a dog. Oh, my puppy. Excuse me, my puppy needs to look totally perfectly and smooth. Okay, it's like Mariah. Dang. Photoshopping your dog. We have reached rock bottom, my friends. What is that? Is that supposed to be a butt? Look at that! Look at, she looks so happy too. This has to be a joke. No. That's so bad. Oh my. Oh goodness. Oh jeez. This is a mother of a girl I grew up near. Her Instagram is full of this sort of stuff. See, this is the thing. Like, she probably made that and she's like, oh, it's so beautiful. It's my art. Look, everyone look at my art. It took me all of 3 seconds because I put it in one of those cheap apps that you can get on the internet. See, we've even gotten to the point where we're not even allowed to have hands. We must have entirely smooth phalanges that don't have any wrinkles in them whatsoever, because that is a surefire way to tell that you are old. Dude, even babies have lines in their hands. Cute manicure though. All right, guys, those were some more people that were really bad at Photoshop. That was fun. I like that. Just like reflect on it. Yeah, that was me. I kind of want to go look at that butt again. Can I just wait? Subscribe!